We now have Portland Nightshader shirts and hoodies down in the description below. Be sure to pick one up today if you do want to support us moving into the APA and NCP season. Hey guys, John Jr. here, bringing you guys another APA video. Last week, unfortunately, we suffered a really tough loss against Bin, and I think a lot of you guys took how I took the loss a little bit wrong because I got some DMs about it. I don't think Bin played bad by any means. I just think that he didn't make the plays that I would have made, and that led to me losing, which obviously didn't make me happy, so I was salty. But Bin and I are still really good friends, so I don't even trip about that. So currently, we are 0-2, and I am very competitive and absolutely hate losing, so we really need to bounce back this week. This week, we are facing Nate and his New York Noibats. And I'm gonna go ahead and be upfront with you guys. I have looked at all of our matchups for the season, and this one, in my opinion, is by far the worst matchup. So really good to try to get to 1-2, right? But that's enough out of me. Be sure to check out Nate down below, and let's go ahead and get into these teams. So my team is going to be Gmax, Dirtledon, Curum, Rotom Wash, Rabambi, Chandelure, Garbodor, CLAYDOL. We obviously got Sock. My throat hurts, so I'm not gonna, you know, Bisharp, Golisopod, and Lip, the Swoobat, unfortunately still. And Nate's team matches up so well against us. He has Gmax, Sandaconda, Dracovish, Poltegeist, Galvantula, Bronzong, Togetic, Liepard, Dracozolt, Whimsicott, Gigalith, and Toxicroak. As far as the biggest threats go, I think we have one Pokemon that does well in the matchup, and that is Dirtledon. He does not really deal with Dirtledon very well at all, and hopefully we can take advantage of that. That's like the only way we can win this game. As far as Nate's side goes, Dracovish destroys us, man. Like, our switch-in is Dirtledon and Golisopod, and last time I checked, those aren't real switch-ins. Really, we have to play around what kind of Dracovish he brings. We have to scout if he's Strong Jaw, if he's Life Orb, if he's Sand Rush. I really think he's gonna be Sand Rush, maybe with a Life Orb, maybe Adamant probably. But if he's like Choice Banded, Adamant, Strong Jaw, we sack a Pokemon every single time. As far as the 6 that I think Nate is gonna bring, obviously Dracovish. This Pokemon can be brought in a multitude of ways, and just click Mr. Fishy Boy and we don't really switch into that at all. That plus Outrage decimates our entire team, so if he doesn't bring this, whether it be in or out of sand, I will be shocked. The next Pokemon is obviously Dracozolt. Our ground type is Claydol, and people don't respect Claydol. I don't respect Claydol, and he's on our team. Dracozolt does phenomenal whether it be Sand Rush or Hustle. He can run Adamant, Life Orb if he is Sand Rush, and we do not switch into that. Claydol barely switches into that. Actually, it doesn't switch into that after Rocks because Claydol is a horrible Pokemon. And then next, obviously, he is going to be bringing Gmax Sandaconda. I don't see any way around it. He could bring Gigalith as his Sand Setter, I suppose, but why would you not bring your Gmax? Like, we don't kill this Pokemon. This Pokemon really sits in front of us and gives us a really bad time. Plus, I don't really think Gigalith does a whole lot for him that Sandaconda doesn't. The only thing it offers is Smooth Rock if he really wants that, but I think he's just fine with 4 turns of sand, to be honest. The Sandaconda poses a huge threat for us offensively. It does a lot defensively. We don't really break it the best when it's in Gmax form. Obviously, when it's out of Gmax form, we can deal with it just fine, but we do have to scout whether he's offensive or defensive in order to see how we are going to play around that Pokemon. Next up, Poltegeist. Poltegeist gives us a run for our money. We do not really switch into Ghost Dive very well at all, and at any point, if he gets a Shell Smash up, we are in a rough time. We were kind of forced to build our team in a way where Poltegeist can never click Shell Smash, but even then, man, it's really impossible for that Pokemon to not click Shell Smash. The next Pokemon is going to be Bronzong. Our Fire-type Chandelure, which completely shuts down Bronzong, but Chandelure has a horrible matchup, so I really think he's going to take advantage of that and bring Bronzong. There's not really a whole lot else to say there. Maybe it'll be his Rocker if he doesn't bring Gigalith, and I think it just gives us a really tough time to break it. And then the last Pokemon, it's a toss-up between a bunch of Pokemon, but I think Toxicroak has a phenomenal matchup. He could be Nasty Plot, Vacuum Wave, Dark Pulse, and like Sludge Wave, and if we do not switch into that Pokemon at all, actually, honestly, I could see that being his win con, with the Dracos being breakers, and we don't deal with that, and that's not going to be very fun for us. The other Pokemon that he could bring, I could totally see Galvantula, and I could kind of see Gigalith, I guess. I don't really see Whimsicott. Whimsicott doesn't really do a whole lot, and it lets Bisharp in every single time, and Liepard does awful, and I really wanted to bring Swoobat this matchup, man, so bad, but Swoobat sucks so bad. His Dark type is Liepard, but Swoobat is still so bad, so bad. But with all that being said, I think we can finally move on to our sets and what we are bringing to the matchup. So for our first set, obviously, we have to bring Dirtledon. Like I said, this is the biggest threat to Nate. Dirtledon plays a very important role in this matchup. A lot of important roles, actually, because he fills so many roles this matchup. First of all, Dirtledon, 156 defense, 96 special attack, 76 speed def, 180 speed with the timid nature. And we have Dragon Pulse, Flash Cannon, Dark Pulse, and Stealth Rock. We kind of need all the moves that we have. Like, I feel like we're very forced into our 4 moves that we have. Flash Cannon is there, obviously, for things like Whimsicott, Gigalith, and even Togetic. Togetic if he brings it, because it's actually a pretty good wall if we don't bring Flash Cannon. Obviously, I don't know why you use it as a wall, but it's there. Then we have Dragon Pulse to hit the Dracos. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. And lastly, we have Dark Pulse to make sure Bronzong doesn't sit in front of us, because otherwise it absolutely could. And then we have Stealth Rock, and Stealth Rocks aren't crazy important in this game. He doesn't have a lot of removal is the only reason why they might be important, and even then he might be like Heavy Duty Boots Galvantula, so they might not be of the utmost important. But it's kind of like if we have a free turn to where he's gonna switch out on Duraludon Berry, obviously we can click Rocks for pretty much free. This Pokemon, it's here to do so many things. It's here to stop both of the Dracos, which is such a heavy task for this Pokemon. It's here to stop, obviously, Gigalith. It's here to Oko Poltegeist. It's here to break Bronzong. It's here to break Togetic if it's brought. It's here to get rocks up at any given point. And it's even here to kill Toxicroak if we get in our Dynamax form. Gigamax, whatever, same thing. This Pokemon does so much this matchup. We have to be very, very careful with how we play it. And, spoiler alert, we're bringing Webs 3 weeks in a row. If this Pokemon gets under Webs, this Pokemon also does so well. As far as our EVs go, we can outspeed both of the Dracos if they're either not Scarf or not in Sand. I feel like that's very important in case we either kill his Sand Setter or both, or if, you know, he's not Scarf and he's just like Banded. We can live a +2 modest Shadow Ball from the Poltegeist, which is actually very impressive with our investment, but that's once we're Dynamax. We can live 2 Dynamax Sandaconda Earthquakes if he is defensive. That's gonna be Duraludon, man. This Pokemon's got so much riding on it this matchup. We have to play it perfectly in order to win this game. Next up, another Pokemon that does kinda well, and we're using it as a lure this game. We have Kyurem. 4 HP, 100 defense, 188 special attack, 36 speed def, 180 speed with the timid nature. We have the Haban Berry, and our moves are going to be Freeze Dry, Earth Power, Shadow Claw, and Roost. I have written down Haban is to lure the idiot head dragons. So basically what happens is the dragons are like, oh, we can't click our stab move on him, so we click our other move that's not Mr. Fishy Boy or Mr. Zap Beak. I don't know what it's called, Bolt Beak, I think. And then they click Dragon move, and then we live, and then we kill them with Freeze Dry. That's the plan. Hopefully it doesn't fail, I guess. We have Freeze Dry for that. Obviously, it blows back any form of Dracovish. It hurts the Sandaconda a lot, kills the Dracozolt, hits the Togetic, and obviously it hits the Whimsicott. We decided to go Freeze Dry over Ice Beam because we really needed Roost. I really felt like Roost was very important if we are switching in on those Draco, you know, Fishy Boys and Bolt Beaks or whatever they are. I felt like Roost was pretty important to keep our little guy healthy. I called him a little guy, and he's a big dragon that could probably eat me. That's okay, though. So we went with that. We went with Earth Power to be able to hit... I think we went with Earth Power to hit the Toxicroak. I'm not entirely sure. That sounds right because we're supposed to never let the Toxicroak set up, and it does otherwise. So I'm going to say we have Earth Power for the Toxicroak because otherwise I would have loved Ice Beam plus Dragon Pulse. And then lastly, we have Shadow Claw to hit both the Bronzong and the Poltegeist. I think it's very blatantly obvious that he's going to be a Spadef Bronzong in this game to be a wall to Kyurem. And Poltegeist has 4 base defense compared to 105 or something base Spadef. I'm probably overrating it a little bit. Actually, I was underrating it. It's 114 base Spadef compared to 65 base defense. So Shadow Claw, I think, was a pretty obvious bring it. 2 shots to Poltegeist, and like 3 shots if Spadef Bronzong. It doesn't do a lot against Bronzong, but it does better than anything else we could bring. Kyurem specifically is here to lure one of the idiot head dragons into death, which is hopefully actually gonna happen. Kyurem's EVs allow us to live a max attack, max rockfall after rocks. What? That's a lot. We can live a +2 modest Shadow Ball after stand damage, and then that is going to be Kyurem. Our next Pokemon is going to be Ribombee. Again, I really wish that I could bring a different set on this Pokemon, but it feels like we've brought 3 of the same moves plus a filler move all 3 weeks, but that's okay. We have 44 HP, 4 defense, 204 special attack, 116 speed def, 140 speed with the timid nature. We have heavy duty boot, and we have Sticky Web, Psychic, Moonblast, and Stun Spore. This set's really weird because, like I said before, Sticky Web does really good. His removal is very, very weak, and I think he's gonna get webs up, so getting webs up of our own is gonna be very, very nice. Psychic is there specifically to not let Toxicroak set up in case he does think that he has a free setup on us. Moonblast, because Moonblast hits the majority of his team. It hits the stupid idiot dragons, and you know, I guess Lipard's not coming. And then our last move was really tough, but I went with Stun Spore because Poltegeist can easily Shell Smash on us, so all we gotta do is not miss Stun Spore. And if we do that, now I'm totally gonna say it's because I said it, and I would be absolutely thrilled and love Pokemon even more than I already do. Ribombee's EVs are here to let us live a Gale of Thunder after rocks, outspeed the Whimsicott, creeping the Terrakion, which if his Whimsicott outspeeds us, I might lose my mind. And then we couldn't really hit any benchmarks physically, so I went ahead and put the rest into special attack. And I also didn't really know what item to put on him, so we went boots, so rocks don't wear us down. Rocks don't really bother this team that much except for cure 'em, so I think we're gonna be okay. And this Pokemon's purpose is to get webs up. Shocker. Thank you, Rabombi. Very cool for getting webs up 3 weeks in a row. The next Pokemon is actually gonna be the Wincon, and the reason that I'm not too scared of him setting up webs, and that is gonna be Bisharp. Bisharp is very important in this game, and it is the Wincon. We have to get in a position to win with Bisharp. Hopefully he sets up webs for us, so we don't even have to click our Sword Stance button. 4 HP, 64 attack, 220 speed def, 220 speed with an adamant nature. And we have Sucker Punch, Throat Chop, Iron Head, and Sword Stance. Shout out to whoever recommended outlining the dark type moves instead of making them black, by the way. That was horrible last week. Our EVs allow us to take 2 Whimsicott Moonblast if he is max timid. Can outspeed every speed creep after rocks. It don't make sense, John. We should be able to outspeed every speed creep under webs. I think that's under webs. I'm not entirely sure. I wrote down after rocks like an idiot. And then we went the rest into attack adamant. We can live a Toxicroak Vacuum Wave with the Chople Berry. That is completely the purpose of that. And then our entire goal is to try to get into a position to where Sucker Punch can win the game. If he is sub Dracozolt or sub Dracovish, that's not very cash money, but that's alright. We have Throat Chop again to be able to hit the Sandaconda a little bit better, I guess. I don't know why we wouldn't just click Iron Head anyway. Kinda wish I went knockoff instead, but that's okay. And then we have Sword Stance in case he doesn't set up webs for us to try to get to +2 to win late game with Sucker Punch. And also, I'm stupid. I said earlier that Bisharp lost to Poltegeist one-on-one, but I actually forgot that Strength Sap would activate Defiance, so we'd actually be gaining +1 every single time. Our next Pokemon, and I'm not joking when I say that I'm bringing this Pokemon, this is not a joke, we're bringing CLAYDOL, and I feel so... I don't know how to feel about this. This Pokemon is so bad, its stats suck so bad, but it is actually the most important Pokemon this week. It's insane. CLAYDOL is holding so many weight on our shoulders, and you know what? I didn't even think we brought removal this week. CLAYDOL's our removal. That's how bad CLAYDOL is. I just completely threw it to the side. But let's talk about this before I diss CLAYDOL. CLAYDOL's EV spread: 236 HP, 84 defense with a bold nature, 84 special attack, 100 speed def, and 4 speed. We have Rapid Spin, Earth Power, Shadow Ball, and Trick Room. What a disgusting set. Rapid Spin, there to keep webs off of our side of the field. That's really it. Earth Power hits a lot, hits the Dracozolt, hits the Gigalith, hits the Toxicroak. Shadow Ball for the stupid Poltegeist and the Bronzong. Trick Room is there as a last-ditch effort. It's literally not there for any other reason. Trick Room is there literally for no other reason except to not let Poltegeist 6-0 us. This Pokemon's purpose is so important, and I'm not being sarcastic when I say this. Like, this Pokemon is literally so important in the matchup, it's insane. This Pokemon is the difference between winning and losing against Dracozolt. We can live 2 Jolly Hustle Dracozolt Dragon Claws, and if he's Life Orb, we're dead. If he is banded, we're dead. Like, this Pokemon sucks, dude. We can live a modest Poltegeist Shadow Ball from 88%, so after 2 layers of rocks, and then we put the rest into special attack, I guess. Like I said, man, this is just so stressful that this is our Dracozolt answer when it doesn't even beat Dracozolt one-on-one. He has to literally not respect CLAYDOL and click Bolt Beak, and CLAYDOL has to switch in on that and say, yes, I can eat that because it doesn't affect me. Or he has to not be, you know, Adamant or Life Orb or Banded. Any of those 3, that would be very nice. Or, you know, Dragon Plate or Dragon Fang. I could go on. Actually, I don't think I could. I think those are the only boosting items. No way, I lied. Muscle Band. And then our last Pokemon getting back on track to an actual usable Pokemon, we have Guzma, the Golisopod. I wanted to run 12 different moves on this Golisopod, but we ended up going with First Impression, Drill Run, Leech Life, and Liquidation. I also really wanted Spikes. I also really wanted Sucker Punch. I also really wanted Aqua Jet. We have 180 HP, 60 attack, 44 defense, 212 speed def, 12 speed with an impish nature. And we have Heavy Duty Boots, because CLAYDOL is not a real Rapid Spinner. This Pokemon is our Dracovish switch-in, I guess, kinda. He does a very poor job at it. Our moves, we have First Impression, so Mr. Fishy and Mr. Bolt Beak or whatever, they don't do as much damage. That is it. Drill Run is here so Toxicroak doesn't set up in our face. Leech Life, because Stab is very good, and we do appreciate Stab. And then we have Liquidation to hit the stupid sand snake thing and the stupid rock. I hate the rock. Not the Wayne, but you know, the other one. We can outspeed Sandaconda with 4 speed under webs. We can live 2 Life Orb Sludge Waves from the Toxicroak, and we can live 2 Mr. Fishy Boys if he is Jolly Life Orb. That means if he's Adamant Life Orb, we don't live 2, and we actually get put into emergency exit range. This Pokemon is here to take hits from fish. I don't know, dog. Like, to recap the team, we got Dirtledon, very important, very good in the matchup. We love Dirtledon. He's here to break and win under webs, maybe. We have Kyurem, here to bait one of the stupid idiot head dragons. We love Kyurem. Jeremy, who is here to get up webs. We enjoy webs. Bisharp, who is here to win the game, late game. He is going to be our win con, hopefully getting up webs on our side of the field or getting up a Swords Dance late game, getting into everything into Sucker Punch range, and being able to win that way. We unfortunately have to bring CLAYDOL this week, and he's here to attempt to check the Yellow Dragon. Then we have Glycopod, he's kind of here, dog. I don't know what to say. He's chilling, I guess. Attempt to switch into Mr. Vish, but he doesn't, so it's weird. The goal with this team: get webs up, get rocks up, hazard stack, prevent a defog, or get a Defiant boost with Bisharp, and win late game with Sucker Punch. Like I said, man, this matchup is so awful for us. The stupid dragons, they just do us in. Toxicroak gives us a really bad time. Poltegeist really lays it on us. We don't really break Bronzong. Like, this matchup is horrendous, man. This is a very bad matchup, but hopefully we'll be able to pull something crazy off. Probably not. I would not be surprised if we went 0-3 after this week, but you never know. I'll try my best, obviously. But with all that being said, guys, that is going to be the team builder, so I will see you guys in just a second with the match. Okay, guys, and we are here against Nate, and I'm so ready to lose. We're going to go ahead and get connected here and see what 6 he brought. You see the 6 that I think he's going to be bringing on screen, and he brought the exact 6 except no Poltegeist, which is actually very good. I say that now, and I'm going to lose to the Rock. Let's get it going. So, Gigalith, I have no idea what to lead, and I definitely should have thought about this before, but that's okay. No webs is phenomenal, except for Bisharp. So let's think here. What do we want to lead? Let me pull up the sets again. How much time? A minute? We're fine, dude. We're fine. We're not going to get 6-0'd. I could lead Dracovish very easily, but then I won't have to switch into Dracovish, Glycopod, but then I won't have to switch into Dracovish. I could lead CLAYDOL, but then I won't have to switch into Dracozolt. I could lead Rabombi, but then I'll die to Gigalith turn 1. I think I have to lead, I could lead Dirtledon, actually. Does Dirtledon Oko... Dirtledon, do you Oko a Gigalith? That would be very good information. Dynamax? Never. Oh wait, that's Spadef Gigalith. Never. Part 2. So I'm thinking the best lead is probably going to be Guzma. He matches up very well against everything. I see no reason why he doesn't lead Gigalith. And I guess we just hope and pray that he, for some reason, leads Sandaconda. That would be very awesome, actually. Excuse me. So, and I think I do have to keep in mind a couple of things. Bronzong gets Body Press, which isn't going to be very fun for Bisharp. So let me go ahead and write everything down. Draco 1 and Draco 2. Draco 2 Sticky Cheese. Sandboy, and he does lead out Gigalith. What is that nickname? Gigilith? Is that how Wolfie says it? Sand, Giga. What are the other Pokemon? We click a Liquidation here. I do believe. We could also click... No, we click Liquidation every time. Doesn't really have a good switch into this. Unless he goes into Dracovish, but then we're in a good position because that's the thing we're supposed to wall. So he has Gigalith. What were the other Pokemon? I suck. Bronzong and Toxicroak. Bronzong, Toxicroak. Okay, so we're in for a rough time. I'm not enjoying this already. We got the lead matchup right though, so that's always fun. If he gets up rocks, great. We have boots on 73 Pokemon. Let me actually make sure of one thing real quick. He withdrew. He's gonna go into Croak maybe? Toxic like my ex. Toxicroak. Yeah. Okay, so we have Drill Run. Woo! Let's get it going. So he is Dry Skin. I really should have just clicked Drill Run, actually, now that I think about it. That was zero downside. It's a misplay on my part. I'm thinking too fast, so we need to not think so fast. I say as I click Drill Run within 3 seconds. So he is Dry Skin. I expected that. Dry Skin. We have no idea if he's Smooth Rocking on a Gigalith, but I'm going to assume not since he has Sandaconda. Sand. Drill Run should do a bajillion to this thing. Like 70 to 80. That's not a bajillion. That's a little bit less than a bajillion. But Drill Run, he shouldn't ever put us in emergency exit range. He went back into this? We get some read on this set, actually. That's phenomenal. We do love that. Drill Run. Ooh, that's some damage. Let's get it going. So, I could just click Drill Run again, but we can't Oko this thing. Is this thing faster than us? It's not. Liquidation should be able to KO from this range. Drill Run did so much less than it, or so much more than it was supposed to. Why? I'm clicking Liquidation again. I don't think he makes the play back into... No, what's the worst case he does? No, we're clicking Drill Run in case he goes into Toxicroak again. Worst thing he does is clicks like Stone Edge, which does a lot if he's max. Hold on, that's if he's max adamant. Which does a lot if he's not max adamant. Please go back and like my ex. Frank. Who is Frank? Hello, Frank. We're actually here to try to beat you, buddy. Damage on this is phenomenal. I don't believe he was, that did nothing. Why did that do nothing? It's a little bit of a bulkier Dracovish, but we're here. We're in the moment. We leech life. This is scary. This is the Pokemon we're supposed to beat. Rock who? Whoa! Whoa! What the? This thing gets a Rock Blast? That's phenomenal prep on Nate's part. And I'm so sorry he missed that, but also I needed that. Oh, I needed that. Rock Blast, that actually doesn't even do that much. It actually, you'd have to get a lot of hits to put us in range of... I think I just clicked Leech Life again. Actually, Dirtledon's really free. Yeah, I'm gonna go Dirtledon. Was that... How many turns of sand did he have? We had time to think. How many turns of sand did he have? Sandstorm, 1 or 5. Okay, so I'm gonna go into Dirtledon. I don't think Liquidation or Fishy move makes a lot of sense. If he clicks Rock Blast, that's fine. That was cool, Rock Blast. Let me find out if he's choiced or not. Rock Blast. Okay. He does... How is it? 8 damage per hit to Dirtledon. 1 hit. How many did he get? 3 hits? I wasn't paying attention. 8. He did 8 with Rock Blast. I think that's actually choice banded. Because this is saying he does 8 per 2 hits. I don't understand this, actually. Okay, what we're going to do now... So he's Smooth Rock Gigalith. Let's just switch into this. Can I Dark Pulse for free? I think that's what I'm going to do. Actually, I'm going to get my rocks up. I'm going to take this opportunity to get my rocks up. I don't think he stays in here. He might click Dragon Pulse, actually. Ugh, no, he didn't. Okay, okay, we're fine. We're getting our rocks up. Tinkerbell. This is... We beat you, actually. I don't know why you went into this, to be honest. We got our rocks up. Max Darkness, 2-hit KOs you always. And actually, you have 2 turns of sand left, correct? Yeah, we lose nothing in clicking Dynamax here. We claim a KO, essentially, unless he has some crazy move that I don't know about that this thing gets to OHKO us. We, yeah. Yeah, we're in an okay position. If he gets rocks up, we got boots, baby! We got boots on 2 of our 3 Pokemon weak to rocks, so it's not even going to do that much. I think he's choice banded Draco? Choiced? Maybe? Question mark? I think he's banded. It was so hard. It's so hard to calc the stupid, stupid damage with Rock Blast with the multi-hit moves. We're going to click Dark Pulse. That would have been fire, though, if that did put me in emergency accident range. It had a chance to. Iron Defense. I'm sorry, sir, but we have Dark Pulse. Where is this? Why? So, Max Darkness does -1 Spadef, I do believe. We still have to click Max Darkness. Okay. We lose nothing clicking Max Darkness. So he's Iron Defense leftovers. Iron Defense lefties. And actually, best case scenario here, he goes Gigalith and sacks that while Sand is still up. That would actually be very awesome. If he's Spadef, we actually don't OHKO, though. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what he was after rocks. He's actually going to give us Bronzong. Cool. So I'm going to assume he goes into Sandaconda now, which is very scary. And there's a couple of things we can do. He actually didn't bring a Defogger. So if he goes into Gigalith to get Sand up, we're gonna click Flash Cannon. Or we could click Dragon Pulse, actually. We lose nothing clicking Dragon Pulse. So if he goes Gigalith, we're clicking Dragon Pulse. If he goes into the other Sand Starter, Sandaconda, we're gonna go into Rabombi. Because he should Earthquake every time. He has no reason to Stone Edge. He would get a ton of damage on this Pokemon. Toxic like my ex. This is actually not good. Dynamax. Wait, we have another turn to Dynamax? Oh, I forgot, dude! Toxicroak. I forgot, dog! I forgot we clicked Stealth Rock. So, Dynamax, Toxicroak, he's not Dynamax. Max Wormwind does so much damage to him, but also Max Steel Spike raises our Spadef. Clicks Focus Blast, and he misses. I'm sorry about that. That actually, I'm gonna assume that KO'd me. He's Scarf. Or it's... Nah, he actually could be max speed. Ryoko. We needed that hacks, no cap. That actually didn't Oko us. Fun fact. Unless he was Specs that didn't Oh, wait, no, I'm looking at a physical set. I need to calm down. If he was Life Orb, it Oko'd us. If he wasn't Life Orb, it didn't kill us, actually. Yeah, if it was Life Orb, it had no chance to kill us. So, I'm going to assume he was Life Orb, and I'm going to assume that sucks. I'm going to say sorry, but... Because that sucks a lot. But I guess that's the risk you run when you run Focus Blast. Okay, we go Rabambi here, and we get our webs up. And actually, we play very carefully around this, because we don't want... What is Ground Reef? Spud Daff? This is scary. Sandaconda. This is scary. Dynamax. Nah, we don't do enough. We don't do anything, actually. We switch out into Rabambi, I think. And we get our webs up. I think this is the play. Let me look at his team again. He's this. Gigalith. Dracozolt, Dracovish. He's gonna Dynamax. Does he click Rock? If he clicks Rock like a man, then good play. He has to make a play to get back into this game. But also if he... Yeah, he has to make a play to get back in this game, so if he clicks Rock here, he KOs us, and I'm not gonna be mad, actually. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense if he does. I'm sorry, sir. Did you just click Max Airstream? What is... It gets Hurricane. Why did that do so much damage? Is he special? No. Why did that do so much damage? +1. Actually, he still shouldn't outspeed us, though, so I'm gonna Stun Spore. He shouldn't outspeed us unless he's max speed. I can't be mad about that. That's cool. That's really cool. Do we lose to this? We have Kyurem always in the back. I don't really want... Oh, wait, we have Trick Room Claydol, baby! Okay, how do I want to play this? This is tough. Because I don't want... Okay, I can go Dirtledon, bait the ground move, then go into... This is tough. His rock move. Okay, I go into Dirtledon. This is tough. This is cool. That's mad cool. That's so cool. But this isn't also what I expected to lose to. We have to bait the ground move. We go out into Infinite. We bait the ground move. Please. D-Max Sandblast. I don't know what that means. Okay, that's the ground move, guys. So he's got Hurricane. That's so cool. That's so cool. He brought some tech, dog. He got some good prep. I'm actually really impressed. And we have to click Trick Room. Actually, what does this thing do to us? Does this thing even do a lot to us? Let me see here. We're gonna run out of time. Sandaconda. Dynamax. I don't think this thing does anything to us. I'm gonna click Earth Power. Yeah, I'm gonna click Earth Power. I don't think this thing does a lot to us. We're running out of time, so I gotta be careful. Rock Slide. Okay, so he's gonna try to flinch us. Earth Power. How much does this do? A lot, but Sand Spit activates. He could double into the Draco, one of the Dracos here, and that would be a little bit problematic. Actually, we do indeed. No, because if he goes Dracovish, he sacks it. And we keep spamming Earth Power, actually. Yeah, we keep spamming Earth Power. Go, Claydol, go! That's a good Pokemon, I guess. Claydol, Sandaconda. Obviously, so Rock Slide, Hurricane, Earthquake. Rock Slide, Earthquake, Hurricane. And I'm going to assume this is his rocker since Bronzong wasn't carrying rocks. I'm going to assume since it had Iron Defense, Body Press, probably Gyro Ball. And I'm going to assume he had Body Press. Wait, did I say Body Press? Body Press, Gyro. I did, didn't I? I don't know what else. Rock Slide maybe for the Glycopod and Ribombi? No, because Gyro hits. I don't know. I actually don't know. We'll see what he does. He doesn't have a lot of good plays here, actually. If he stacks, like, the thing that I don't want to see is him staying in. That would be not very fun. Hurricane. And he misses. I don't think that would have done anything, actually. Because we have a lot of Spadef. That actually would have done 10%. So, it is what it is. We're in a tough spot. This has to KO. Come on, CLAYDOL. This has to KO. Hurricane again. This does like 10%. He's going for the confusion, though. Earth Power. Come on, CLAYDOL! That's my boy. Actually, he might want to live this one, though. Like, I might want him to live this one. Absolutely. And now he doesn't... Well, no, because he goes into Gigalith and then gets sand for 7 turns. This is actually not what we wanted. Do I click Rapid Spin? I'm clicking Rapid Spin. I'm clicking Rapid Spin to get the speed boost, just to scare him. Just so he's like, oh no, this CLAYDOL's fast. Maybe I have to go into Dracovish now. And this also forces out Gigalith instead of allowing him to go into Dracovish, which is nice. And what I might do on Gigalith is I might just click Rapid Spin over and over to waste sand turns. That actually sounds nice. Actually, you know what? Because I believe sand ends this turn. And if it does, we claim a KO. Frank, actually, I believe sand ends, right? It doesn't have one more turn, correct? Right? Don't lie to me. Trick Room, dog. That's okay. I thought sand ended that turn. That's my bad. I think we can go into Dirtledon pretty free. Fishy Boy does how much now? 50% to Dirtledon? I think we gotta go with Guzma. Guzma has this purpose and that is it. And we find out if he's banded or not right here. But regardless, we go into Dirtledon and claim a KO if he is banded. Rock Blast again! Okay. So we see that if he would have got 3 last time, it would have put me in range, which he does this time, which is fine. Does it put me in out of emergency exit right now? I don't know if that activated. I don't know if it got 3 and then stopped because I was in emergency exit, but regardless, I go into Dirtledon and I click button with Dirtledon. And actually, that's really good because I have first impression left. So what I'm going to do with here with Dirtledon is click Dragon Pulse. He gets 7 more turns of sand, which is horrifying. But I don't think Thicky Cheese can win with that. I do not think Thicky Cheese can win with that. Also, he would have sacked Dracovish to CLAYDOL, by the way, which would have been hilarious. If I clicked Rapid Spin there, I would have won. He does go Gigalith. Please tell me Dragon Pulse 2-shot so I don't have to click Flash Cannon on the incoming Dracozolt. No, I'm just going to click Dragon Pulse twice. It doesn't matter. I'm Boots. This is not KO. No, because Dracozolt wouldn't actually... Yeah, Dracozolt wouldn't OHKO Dirtledon, so that's fine. We're in a position to force a KO. Goodbye. Okay, so he's got 6 turns of sand left. We have a CLAYDOL, a Dirtledon, and a Dream. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. I think Dirtledon should be able to... Why is his name Chinese? Why is his name not Thicky Cheese? Why are you not Thicky Cheese? Why are you gonna OHKO me with... Why are you gonna OHKO me with Dragon Pulse? Dragon Pulse. How much time do we have? 5 seconds. Oh, we have more time than Nate, actually. So, Dragon Pulse doesn't OHKO us. Dirtledon. Draco Meteor actually OHKOs us. So... Am I throwing if I go into CLAYDOL and he clicks Draco? CLAYDOL. Draco. Dragon Claw. We go CLAYDOL here. Come on, CLAYDOL. You are here for one purpose, and it is this. Please do not let me down. Come on, baby. Live the Draco. Dragon Claw. He is Dragon Claw. Yeah. Okay, CLAYDOL. You're gonna live this. And you're gonna pick up a KO, dog. That's what I'm about. Come on, let's get it going. I should have clicked Trick Room, dog. What am I doing? You're gonna live this. You're gonna live this. Let's go, CLAYDOL! Oh my gosh! Let's go, CLAYDOL! That's my guy. Oh my goodness. Let's get it going for CLAYDOL, dude. Oh my gosh, what a good Pokemon. What a good Pokemon. This is a good Pokemon, dog. Let's get it going, CLAYDOL. Yes, sir. Okay, so do we sack CLAYDOL or do we say can we afford to save CLAYDOL? Sends out Frank. I think he's banded. So I think can Rapid Spin kill? I don't think I live a Rock Blast. We're gonna click Rapid Spin as a flex play. He clicks Fishy Boy. We don't enjoy Mr. Fishy Boy. And then we're going to go on to Dirtledon and get Dirtledon this last KO. Let's go, CLAYDOL! Let's get it going, dude! And then where... I could also just go First Impression. Nah, Dirtledon deserves this KO, dude. We could also go Bisharp, click Sucker. We could go First Impression if he's not Protect, which he could be Protect, actually. And Dragon Pulse. And that should be it, unless he has... you know, Specs Draco out of nowhere. He is going to end up being banded. This is going to do 50% to me. Yes, that does more than 50%. And we pick up the KO with Dirtledon, and we finally pick up a dub in what I think is our worst matchup of the season. Let's get it going, guys. Buy some Portland Night Shaders merch, please. We did it. I'm so happy, actually. There was definitely some unfortunate hacks. Him missing that Focus Blast was definitely awful. I don't think it killed unless he was Life Orb, and he totally could have been Life Orb. I expected Life Orb, but I guess it's a risk you run when you run Focus Blast. We missed the Sunspore, and what else did he happen? What else happened for him? I don't even remember. Something else happened for him, but it doesn't matter, dude. We got that dub. Good game to Nate. Be sure to check him out down below. He is a phenomenal content creator and a good friend of mine. But that is going to do it for APA Week 3, guys. Let's get some hype in the chat for our first dub. And for now, guys, this has been John Jr. signing off.